We had to say farewell to our soul holdover from Season 1, Jennifer Coolidge's Tanya McQuoid. But since this is the White Lotus, her death was, of course, anything but straightforward. And because of the endlessly expanding web that McQuoid weaved over the last 6 episodes, that was just one of the many loose ends that this finale was tasked with tying up. When our day begins, Ethan is still haunted by the thought of Harper and Cameron sleeping together, Daphne is FaceTiming her blonde and blue-eyed children, and Dominic is staring longingly at a photo of his absent wife and daughter. The photo they use for his wife, unfortunately, is not Laura Dern. Meanwhile, their son Albie is pillow-talking with Lucia and making big plans for her to come to Los Angeles. Such big plans, in fact, that he asks his father for €50,000 to give her. Dominic balks at this truly insane idea until Albie calls it a karmic payment and promises to put in a good word with his mother if he agrees. Elsewhere, in Ethan and Harper's room, Ethan finally confronts his wife about her, real or imagined, tryst with Cameron that's been occupying his mind for every waking moment. The pair go back and forth about who's telling the truth about each of their respective suspicions, but finally Harper caves. She admits that they drunkenly came up to the room, where Cameron latched the door, but assures him that they just kissed. "So it wasn't for the hat?" Ethan asks, referring to Harper's original excuse for coming up to the room. "No, it wasn't for the hat. It was a drunken, stupid nothing, but the real issue," Harper says, "is that Ethan isn't attracted to her." This deflection doesn't work because Ethan still doesn't believe that she's telling him the full story, and he's convinced that more happened. Either way, one thing is for sure, Cameron tried to fuck his wife. With this hunch now confirmed, Ethan storms out of the room in search of Cameron, who he finds and confronts while taking a swim at the beach, the scene of the crime. Years of resentment over Cameron's mimetic desire and constantly being treated as less than erupts as Ethan attacks his old roommate. The pair start brawling in the water like they're Denise Richards and Neve Campbell in Wild Things, taking turns holding one another down under the water and flirting with a drowning. Finally, it ends when Ethan delivers a swift punch squarely to Cameron's face, and calmly exits the ocean. His post-fight walk eventually leads him to Daphne lounging on the beach, who asks if he's doing okay,